Are you ready to create better Instagram content for your small business? Well, then this is a video for you. Hey, I'm Coach Molle from the Visibility Hacking Studios, and we help small businesses boost their visibility on a variety of different platforms, from Instagram to YouTube. We do live shows. We create content that connects us to our ideal audiences. So you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for more. Running your business is hard enough, and you shouldn't have to dread creating content for Instagram. Creating the right kind of content that really helps us connect to our ideal customers is actually rather fun when you do it the right way. In this video, we'll talk about how to pick the right content to create in the first place. Then we'll talk about how to produce enough content to last you an entire month. Then I'll share with you my #1 consistency tool that'll help you keep up with your goal of posting on a regular basis. So for this stuff and more, stay tuned. See you after the intro. First things first, if you want to pick the right kind of content that'll draw your people into your world, well, we have to pick the right kind of content that's going to grab their attention. So your homework step right now is to go out and look at different trends that are happening on the platform. Whether they're trends that are happening in people's feeds, or we're talking about people's stories, or heck, even people's reels. There are trends in all of these different areas. I like to casually sit and scroll and enjoy the Instagram platform. And while I'm doing that, I still have part of my business brain on. So while I'm scrolling and enjoying the platform, I'll save the posts that really grab my attention or that speak to my ideal customer. I'll even save the sounds from reels that are really interesting, that I know I can create great content that'll engage my audience. Pretty much what I want you to do is start a bank of inspiring content. Keep this bank going. I go through mine maybe once every 2 months. You can go through yours every month if you're creating content on a regular basis. And you're going to grab the pieces that you really want to engage with for that month or that 2-month span. Then you're going to go create your content based on those trends. Now, I'm not saying that all of your content has to be following these trends. What I'd love to see is a sprinkling of those trends and a sprinkling of content that's unique to you. Because maybe you're going to start the next big trend. Who knows? No one will know if you don't try. Question of the day. Curious, do you actually plan your Instagram content? Or do you plan your content on any of your social platforms? Or are you one of those people that just keeps sinking or just keeps trying to tread water every day that you need to create a piece of content? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, I promised you that I'd tell you how you can create an entire month's worth of content without pulling your hair out. Easy. Batch record. So when you have a plan, when you've planned out your ideas and you know that you're going to be speaking on topics that are interesting, exciting, and engaging to your ideal audience, then you can sit down and plan 1 or 2 days a month of filming. This way you can record a bunch of content in one day and then spread out your editing process. Maybe send it off to your video editor if you have one, or spread out your editing so that it's not as overwhelming to have to edit all of your content in the same day. But when you have the plan and you create these batch filming days, then you're able to actually produce all of that month's content in sometimes as little as 3 days. We do it with our clients in 3 days, which is pretty incredible. This way you can then drip out your content and you don't have to be always putting on your makeup if you're me, or you don't have to constantly be ready to film, be excited to film, because, well, you got that out of the way. And now you can focus on your business. Because when you create the right content on topic, right? When we connect it back to that plan we created, now all of the messaging we're putting out there, all of the content we're creating is actually designed to draw our people into our world. When we do this, we now see an increase in the number of ideal customers that are coming to us, that are either hovering around in our world just getting to know us, or better yet, they've decided that they are ready to take the next step and start working with you. That's when you start making the big money. Another quick tip that'll help you skyrocket your success in your small business is to definitely hit the subscribe button and join us here on the channel. We'd love to see you around more often. Now, you want to stay consistent with your posting. You want to make sure that you build that visibility and that you stay visible, because unfortunately with the game of social media, it's so easy for your posts to just disappear. And worse, if you stop publishing, then people stop seeing you. So if we batch record everything, there's gotta be a tool that helps us batch schedule our content so that our people can see us on a regular basis and we don't need to show up every day, because our content is going to do the work for us. So yes, there are definitely tools that'll help you with that. One of them that I really like is a scheduling app called Later. This is a paid program, but you are able to schedule out content on a bunch of different platforms, not just Instagram. In their Instagram specific feature, you're able to post or schedule posts for your Instagram feed as well as posts for your stories. Now, if you're using it for stories, just keep in mind that Instagram does not allow auto publishing of stories on any secondary party or third party program. So that means you will get a notification on your phone that'll pop up. It'll be from the Later app and it'll say it's time to post your story. And all you have to do is follow the directions on screen. It'll copy the image and the text over onto your device, and then you'll be able to very simply jump into the Instagram app and schedule it there. Or I should say, post it there. And of course, there are a bunch of other scheduling apps that can help you out. I also like to use the one that it comes in the Canva Pro account. That one is really easy to use and I find it quite helpful. Another pro tip. So I mentioned that if you're using Later to schedule your stories, it'll send you a notification rather than auto publishing. Yes, if you're scheduling a post to go to your Instagram feed, that can auto publish. But here's my pro tip. Don't actually use the auto publish feature. I know that sounds backwards. If it gives you the ability to take work off of your hands, why don't you take the work off your hands? Simple, because the algorithm is different. So what I want you to do instead is to make sure that everything you're scheduling is going to give you a notification. That means that you have to go into the Instagram app and do all of the actual posting. The Later scheduling app will help you stay consistent and make sure that you're publishing the right content at the right time, and it will organize that so it's a lot easier for you to do. For those of you with virtual assistants, I've done this in the past with a couple clients where we have sent all of those notifications to a device that our virtual assistant is responsible for, and it's on their task list to do those daily pieces of publishing. But for those of you who are doing this on your own, don't stress. Get those notifications, schedule them for a time that you're able to do all of that publishing. Now, why are we doing this? That's the important question. We do this because we want to give the algorithm as close to a real experience as possible. What I mean is we want the algorithm, the Instagram app, to know that we are a human publishing this. They want people to stay on their platform. They want people to use their platform. They don't always want these third party apps to do all of that scheduling, because it's taking real humans off of the Instagram platform. So take it or leave it. That is my pro tip, bonus tip for you guys. So if you've made it this far and you're not already overwhelmed with the idea of having to come up with all of this plan for your content on Instagram or whatever platform you're on, well, don't stress, because we have something for you. A special training we have put together, our year of content training. This is how we plan out an entire year's worth of content that is specially designed to draw our ideal customers to us. Seriously, this is the plan that helped us fire our entire sales team. Well, we didn't fire them, but relocate our entire sales team, because now customers start calling us. And that is fantastic. It's allowed us to put more energy into our business, to really get into the weeds with our customers, because we're spending more time serving those who have already paid for our services rather than trying to chase people down who aren't the right fit. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit the links down below. You'll get more information as it is released. And I'm so excited you guys joined us today. I will see you in our next one. Until then, remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other and just go live, because your people are waiting for you.